Hello! This is my review of 13 Reasons Why, the new Netflix series. If you have been following me at all, which, why would you? You'll know that I've been pretty passionate about 13 Reasons Why. I did a little, on this day Instagram thing about it today, and I'm going to recap that review here for you now. Okay, so 13 Reasons Why. It's a show about a teenage girl who commits suicide. She leaves behind these tapes that itemize the 13 reasons why she ended up ultimately, taking her own life. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, that's awful. That is so depressing. Life is depressing. Why do I want to watch a show that's depressing? And I get it. I do. Life is depressing, and suicide is awful. But the show is not a wall-to-wall depression fest like you might think that it is. It's actually fairly entertaining and lighthearted at many points. It's more like a mystery leading up to the ultimate demise. Now, I haven't spoiled this for anyone that she commits suicide because obviously pretty much everyone knows that's the premise of the story, and you find that out on the first episode. So I haven't spoiled anything there. There's no spoilers. Well, there's a few. Maybe there's a few. But not like real bad ones. Okay, so anyhow, the reason why I think that this show is important, there's a few reasons why. Number one, I think it reminds us that we never really know what's going on intimately in the lives of the people around us. Be it strangers or even our friends. We don't know what they're truly going through themselves. And it's easy to look at people and judge them from the outside, but we never really know that full story of what's going on internally. I think another important aspect of this show is that it reminds us that no one is an island, and it reminds us of how deeply our actions can impact others, whether we realize this or not, directly and indirectly. Something that might, we might view it as a casual situation or something in passing can really have a deep impact on people. So I think, those are two really important aspects of this show. Now, another important feature is that this series tackles rape. Now, rape is another one of those awful, uncomfortable discussions that we don't talk about probably a lot, and we're never supposed to joke about it, but 13 Reasons Why does not joke about rape or suicide in any way, shape, or form. It does take a very realistic and somewhat gritty portrayal of two different rapes. Now, the reason why I think these rapes are important, they're not gratuitous. They were definitely integral to the story, and I think it's important that they were shown because they don't represent rape in the stereotypical way that we might initially, think about rape, and that the way that rape has been portrayed in the media historically. So I think it gets us thinking about that topic on another level. It portrays things that could happen to the American teenager every single day, and probably do. I found that it wasn't overly dramatized. I thought the situations were mostly really realistic, that I could see them happening or had similar things happen to myself. So yeah, I just think it's a very important piece of media happening right now that should open some really interesting discussions. I recommend it to anyone. Again, that is 13 Reasons Why on Netflix.